Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Gaming to the Max and part 15 of our Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich, the German Empire. So, in the last episode, it's mostly been the key of this entire series so far in this war, defense. We're on the defense still. We're not making any gains, actually, right now. We're just holding. And we're not necessarily in the greatest spot in holding. We are losing slight amount of territory over here in Poland, but we're mostly holding. So that's the good news. We are somewhat holding in Ukraine still, and we are trying our hardest to hold down here in Austria, especially near Vienna and some of these other small parts of Austria. And then they haven't made any gains against me over here in Elsass-Lorraine. And we're pretty much holding them pretty well up here in the Netherlands. I say pretty well. We're holding them okay. Wouldn't really necessarily go say pretty well. Onyx. What are we trading with you? Chromium. We actually trade with Sweden for our chromium. Now. Yeah. Wait on that. I had a couple ideas. And then Austria's taking back their expeditionary forces. That's alright. So I had a couple ideas, right? I got 14 units coming out. The first one should be out in June. The rest of them should be out in July. We're going to move these units over here and try to hold against the Russians. We're not going to deploy them yet. I don't see the reason to, really. It'll be like 5 divisions of pretty weak units. So we'll hold off on that. But I do watch a lot of Hearts of Iron. I mean, it's just, something I do. So we actually are going to go to our infantry tab, our infantry division. We're going to duplicate this. We're going to call these our shock troops. And I probably will change the names of these, to whatever the actual German term for shock troops are. I can't think of it right now, but shock troops. We'll probably leave most of what this already is. What we'll do is we will put, oh yeah, you can't add. All right. So a round of artillery and then 1 medium tank. This is an incredibly expensive attack, or it's an incredibly expensive breakthrough tool. 301 soft attack, 420 defense, 146 breakthrough. I don't know if this is a good design, like, to be 100% honest with you. I have not the slightest idea, and we will put I guess we can put the lightning bolt for our shock troops. I might not need the medium tank, and we might just change it to doing 3 artillery and without the light tank. But we're gonna save this design, right? And we're gonna just deploy a couple of them. We've got pretty good attack against forts. Pretty bad. Not great attack in forests. But we're going to create a couple of these. We're going to save that up. We're going to train maybe 5 of them. So they do hurt my manpower. we have enough tanks, but we don't have enough rifles or support equipment. So we'll have to continue to produce that. We've got a lot of factories on our support equipment right now and our medium tanks. I do want to check before we start out. I know we only have this chassis still, but if I upgrade that to a level 2, it helps a little bit, and it's not expensive. Then we might put like a stabilizer on it for the brakes. It makes it a little bit more expensive to produce. With the riveted armor, it still has 93 armor, which isn't bad. I probably could get it up to it's 116, but it costs some chromium, which it already does cost chromium, but it makes it 20 to build. That makes it 25. That's the production hardness, but it makes it less hard, which I don't really want to do that. I think riveted armor is fine for right now. Upgraded medium cannon does soft attack, hard attack, so we will save that. It's the A variant. We'll switch over to the A variant. I think I just started a new production line. And we need a bunch of chromium from Sweden. Now, we're still hurting. We are doing armor support right now. Armor soft attack, which is good. Reconnaissance better. And I think we've gotten rid, we got rid of the unpreparedness, which is good. We needed that. If we get a chance, we need to move somebody over here. Let's definitely get there and try to defend. Remember, defense is the key to what we are doing right now. Let me see. You guys. Not you guys. You guys. Yeah, but... So there are quite a few things I'm trying to think of. You're hurting bad. All right. Austria's at 36% towards capitulation. I think that's about where I'm at. Liberia is looking at a naval invasion. I hope not. All right. So over here, the Burmese army's getting pushed back. I'd much rather not see Burma fall. I want to defeat these pockets of Siamese troops. And then move to protect what's left of... There's really not much left of Burma. I don't know if they're completely ready to fall. No, they're at 72% though. And the Fang Tang government is at 73% towards capitulation against the Japanese. Alright, so main objectives. Hold out for my infantry divisions to come out and help up here. Hold out for my shock troops to come out and make a difference somewhere. Not sure where. We'll use them. We're probably up here to try to retake the Netherlands. I hope they work. They might not. If you guys do watch the game with other YouTubers and stuff, and you think you have a better design, I mean, I'm all ears, because this is not looking great. The two things that we're really hoping for right now is, A, the Russians start to peter out. And you might be like, what do you mean by that? Well, For one thing, they're not gonna. I mean, they're not gonna peter out. They have plenty enough manpower, but they do not have stockpile. I don't think they actually have very much rifles left. I could be wrong. I don't know much about the French stockpile, but I know they're almost complete. They got 100,000, but they're on service by requirement. I don't think the Russians have moved to service. Yeah, they're on service by requirement as well. So, I mean, they can go to scraping the barrel, but that'll hurt them quite a bit more. They don't have a lot of trucks or trains. Italy has quite a bit of manpower left too, but I'm saying if we gradually just continue to wear them down, it's not a very fun, like, it's not crazy fun to watch just wear down, but I think we can be successful. Another big thing that we really need to wait for is the Entente. I absolutely need the Entente support. I don't know when they'll arrive, if they arrive, but when they do arrive, they'll be an amazing help, especially like Portugal, Morocco, and the French Republic moving up, and hopefully they'll move into Spain and start to push out, or at least move into Spain and continue to hold. But they haven't joined the war, so the Halifax Conference won't occur, and they have to accept the Halifax Conference as well. So the Ottomans betrayed me. All right, so I know I'm incredibly low on rifles and support equipment, so go into the international market. Before I do that, I'm going to ask Sweden. Modify. Not going to modify unless they can give me some medium tanks, which they can't. Can they give me combos? They can't, which is fine. Alright. Cancel. I don't want to change that, but we will go to the international market. Excuse me. We'll go to see what Sweden is selling. Let's see. We got 2,400 of the Gewehr M96s, which they're already giving us. A bunch of their anti-air artillery. They got some convoys for sale, which I will buy those 10. We'll just put 10 factories on it. Take one. I don't know how long this will take. June 21st, so it'll be about a month. It isn't necessarily the greatest, but it'll help out, and we will buy those 2,000 rifles. Let's just put, it'll be 2 deliveries for 16, so that's not bad. It does cost quite a bit of civilian factory, but it'll be alright. Now, I don't particularly have anything to really sell, but I can sell some of the light tanks. They're not great. Make them just a normal price. Maybe one of my allies would like to buy them. And then we can give my allies some planes. Might be able to hold up there. Trying to see. Move those units there. Move you into that tile. A lot of green, a little bit of red. Well, it's a lot of bit of red, but we just need to, again, key is hold. Come look over here.
Angetreten. Angetreten. Achtung!
I need to get Siam out of the war in favor for us. The German East Asians are naval invading the Baratia commune. We did lose some convoys there. Well, we didn't. The Swedish did. Moving those units over to hopefully hold that tile. Move you in. I don't know if we'll be able to win that. And this is sad. The murder of King August IV. In the dark of the night, a group of royal loyalists and German agents broke into the royal palace in Warsaw, where the king had been placed in seclusion. The military police gave chase, but to no avail. The king's party managed to escape Warsaw in small groups, taking advantage of the chaotic state of the Polish police force and the numbers of collaborators who no doubt believe in German victory and wish to be rewarded in the future. However, the luck of the German rescue party ran out in the countryside. As they stumbled into a patrol at night, the patrolling soldiers assumed the party to be German saboteurs and opened fire after the demands for their surrender were not accepted. The Germans were outnumbered and outgunned, but fought bitterly trying to escape. Ultimately, what was left of them were captured, and the Polish soldiers hardly believed that one of the badly wounded captives were none other than the disfigured August Wilhelm von Hohenzollern himself. It is unclear if he was too badly wounded, if the soldiers simply ignored tending to the hated king's wounds. But the next morning, a telegram was received in Warsaw: "The tyrant is dead. We will not forgive them for this. Gain war support, base war support plus 1%, and August IV dies." That is Kaiser Wilhelm's son, his second son. That is very sad. Holding. Don't think we'll be able to win if we tax. Oh, well, maybe. See, this is our escort groups, anti-air and light attack. I'm good with that. And I'm not going to change them, because if I do, it starts over the next complete. So we'll just make, like, I don't know, 5 of those to go into his navy, and then we can start to make the advanced. Where's that at? This one. Alright. Put them above our convoys. I know I don't have a lot of dockyards. cycle fighting. Yeah, I know. I'm not gonna read that. Alright. Not a whole lot of red. Some green. A lot of bit of green. Over here.
Angetreten. Achtung!
Let's get these boys destroyed.
Befehle.
If we can focus and destroy this pocket.
Ausrücken! Ausrücken!
So Liberia, to send us a little bit of equipment. Not nothing crazy.
Bereit! Achtung! Angetreten!
Try to cycle you over. Let's see. Lost 9 convoys. Sunk 1 submarine. Not necessarily the greatest. That's like another 9 convoys.
Bereit! Achtung!
Cycle into there.
Befehle. Bereit! Achtung! Befehle. Angetreten!
Oh. I doubt you have any type of rifles. Yeah, I figured you were out.
Bereit!
Another big thing is the Entente, and when the Entente joins, they'll have a navy that'll be incredibly useful. Ah, they pushed us out of that tile.
Achtung! Ausrücken!
The armor support strategy. Maneuver warfare grants plus 10% breakthrough. Let's do the mass breakthrough.
Achtung!
We're not necessarily losing. We're just the entrenchment's not bad. They're moving out to fight.
Suchen Deckung. Achtung!
Cycle in and something. Whoa! That's a bunch of units. Import. Oh yeah, oil. Figured we would start to see the decline in our oil supply. Let's see. Hold just about everything you boys got.
Angetreten.
I need to cycle some units up here in Kiev.
Ausrücken.
Kiev. I don't know if that'll even be enough to hold Kiev. Whew.
Bereit. Ausrücken. Achtung!
Yeah, we're trying to hold.
Los, ausrücken. Achtung! Angetreten. Bereit. Achtung!
We might just move our army to defend Burma. Allow the let's see, some 4 convoys, some 4 submarines lost a destroyer.
Angetreten. Bereit. Angetreten. Achtung!
We're somewhat holding. Somewhat's kind of the key word to this. I hope you guys lose all your manpower. Pretty close to it. Maybe we can defeat these 2 British units there. Yeah, I know we're just losing a bunch. Buying that stuff from Sweden. When do we get this land lease? Expected in 1 day. Okay. That's what we like to see. Doing financial injection, that gives us consumer good factories less. You guys are part of Middle Europe, right? Yeah. So are the Ottomans, even though they joined the Istanbul Pact.
Achtung!
Majority purchase equipment from the United States. Plus 3 convoys. Gonna buy my light tanks. I'll accept that. down. Let's see if you guys can they're outside Vienna. This is very dangerous right here. Hope you all come out kind of soon. Equipment should have arrived.
Bereit! Achtung!
Try to save that tile if we can. I doubt at this rate we even can, but... and even worse news. The death of Kaiser Wilhelm II. Our Kaiser Wilhelm II has died of pulmonary embolism in the Charité Hospital in Berlin today. It is the end of an age. Wilhelm II was one of the last European monarchs who reigned during the 19th century, and his whole life he tried to uphold some types of seating, often failing the values that he identified with that era. With his death, the 20th century will at last be fully upon us. All over the empire's flags are flying at half-mast, and public ceremonies are being organized to honor the Weltkrieg Kaiser, the Kaiser who won the world for Germany. One of the onlookers in Berlin is Crown Prince Friedrich Wilhelm, who will now have to uphold the honor of the Kaiserreich in the world. The Kaiser is dead. Long live Kaiser Wilhelm II. Or the third. Whoops. The third. There he is. We lost him as a field marshal, which means we don't have a field marshal anymore.
Achtung! Bereit!
Y'all can go under the artillery guy. Sunk a submarine. Sunk another submarine, actually. Sunk 2 submarines there. We're taking Sondenberg.
Angetreten!
Doubt we can get to the port. We will put a mark for it.
Achtung!
Just stay. Try to cycle some troops over there. This makes me exceedingly worried. Not much I can do about it, but it does make me worried. Let's see, over here.
Greift weiter an! Achtung! Greift weiter an!
If I can, I have, yeah, some close air support. I need some better close air support. We will be researching better close air support. Boys in Denmark and 2 groups of BF 109s in Denmark. What do you guys got? Ground missions, so we will do, oh wait. We'll take you guys on interception, we'll take you guys on air superiority. When you come. Let's see. Holding. Stop. Let's try to defend. Really, they need to kind of give up this pocket and try to protect right here. That's plenty and enough divisions. Further and further from here. Georgia, you're holding firm, so is Azerbaijan. And that naval invasion spectacularly failed.
Achtung!
Oh, man. And where? Don't know how they have superiority in Lower Germany. Not sure. You guys won't win, right? No. Exports. Oil.
Befehle?
It's only June 6th. It's like June 28th. These are all July 14th. And my shock troops, November. And you guys are waiting for support equipment and infantry equipment. You guys wouldn't give me more, would you? I bought a bunch from you. Yeah. Give me some. It's a little bit better than nothing. The Ottomans would probably give me a absolutely crazy amount, but I don't have a stable supply hub to the Ottomans. What would it take for you all to join the war? Probably not. Man. No, I just have to keep waiting to the Halifax conference, but man, painful. Painful, painful, painful. If we can wipe out Cyan, and we can move all of our forces over here. Wish the nationalist government would win, even though they have Russian advisors. So they probably are much more aligned to the Russians. But it doesn't say that they'll join the Russians, so. I doubt I can. I probably could, but I don't have enough convoys for anything. As I said, I probably could ask them for weapons. Better fighters. Let's see, research. Okay. Defense. Defense. Not much we can do about that defense. Holding on for dear life defense. I doubt that those three will be able to. No, they can win. defense. That's the convoy. I think my navy's moving in.
Angetreten. Angetreten.
I hate feeling this weak. Yeah, you most definitely need to get these troops out of here.
Befehle. Bereit. Bereit. Achtung. Angetreten.
Angetreten. See, the Ottomans want to send me a bunch of equipment. The problem is, if I accept it, it's 247 convoys. I only have 180, so I'm going to have to decline. It doesn't matter how much I want it. I can't accept it, so.
Achtung.
There's some Finnish troops. Sweden's got some units up there fighting. I know it says naval invasion. Schleswig-Holstein and Hanover. This is right here. Right here, so they should be coming right there.
Bereit. Achtung.
They're losing trains. Not sure how they have enough naval supremacy. I thought you had to have quite a bit, unless I'm thinking of it wrong. You all are repairing.
Angetreten.
Alright, the choice of agenda, for Middle Europa, enact financial injection, negative 15% consumer good factories, and then Coronation of Wilhelm III, Crown Prince of the German Empire, who's patiently waited to succeed his now legendary father since 1888, has been coronated and assumed the throne as Wilhelm III, German Emperor. Even ignoring the problematic geopolitical situation, the coronation was faced with some issues, as the empire does not actually have a tradition of ceremonial investitures. No German imperial crown was ever made, and it only exists on paper. Only a ceremonial crown of Wilhelm II does, and neither he nor his predecessor Frederick III had a coronation, and a coronation ceremony was held following Prussian tradition in the capital. Wilhelm III needs to not only fulfill the expectations left behind by his father, but also battle his own less than splendid reputation. He is now despised by the left and viewed as a buffoon by the right. However, no matter what one side or another may think of him, they have to accept that he is now their Kaiser. Heil dir im Siegerkranz. Game-based stability plus 5%. Good, so now we're at 0 because his father gave us plus 15 and he pretty much gives us nothing, so. You guys have to be done with your manpower, almost. No. have that port safe.
Suchen Deckung.
So dumb. They need to get those troops out of there. Move them right here. The Russians are methodical right now in their attacks. Yeah, I found where all their units were at.
Angetreten. Bereit. Achtung. Ausrücken.
So much territory lost.
Achtung. Achtung. Ausrücken.
That unit's gone.
Achtung. Angetreten. Angetreten.
Yeah, contract efficiency pretty bad because they're sinking my fleet. And I doubt you all are going to move your units out of there, causing a giant encirclement. That's exactly what we want.
Angetreten.
Man, I'd hate to release these guys early to fight the Russians. They are just steadily pushing us back.
Angetreten. Achtung. Ausrücken.
Let's see, tungsten. Oh, I'm curious.
Suchen Deckung.
Oh, did I hit the wrong thing? Whoops. Up here. The Fifis. And the Danish belt. Are those fighters? I thought the Fifis were, Oh, that tells me right there. Oh, yeah, I don't have any. Never mind. I'm on. Just hold. Sunk a bunch of my convoys there. The fall of Shenyang. Despite the efforts of Shenyang Fengtang defenders, the city fell today after a battle marked by days of fierce urban combat. Fighting was most intense in and around Hongutun railway station, which found itself the target of several successful Japanese assaults. The Fengtang forces were eventually dislodged, but not before tearing up the station's railway, leaving it mostly unusable for the time being. Shall Manchuria have a new master? Probably. Surprised the nationalist government has not beat the Juminchun yet.
Angetreten. Bereit. Angetreten. Ausrücken.
Yeah, the nationalist government took 9 states, the Empire of Japan took 10 states, and the Fengtang government was annexed. Crap load of red. Pull those troops out. We're just cycling through my troops there. We're actually kind of holding a little bit better right throughout here. That would dislodge anybody. Drum up motivation. Doing mass breakthrough. Units have a little bit more to go. They've all white pieced. So they got their territory back. And they have a nationalist flag. The Christian general. Well, you guys are still not in a faction, so they just must have white pieced right now. The Kaiser's new groove. The relationship between the red or the black, white, and red coalition and the new Kaiser Wilhelm III is fairly tepid. He always imagined the DVLP as one of his potential allies should he ever desire to increase the authority of the crown. They certainly endorsed him whenever possible. However, Hassel and his party broke his illusion by informing him that through involvement of the Kaiser in domestic and foreign policy was not possible. Although they understandably wished for the monarch and the cabinet to cooperate, their conservative coalition partners were equally skeptical, and even Edward von Kleist-Schimmelsen, long seen as a patron of traditional monarchism in the empire, shied away from such an arrogant, out-of-touch, dim-witted prince. After meeting with the conservative leaders, Wilhelm III ultimately backed down and accepted his reduced roles in the affair of the state. Though he and the coalition shared common principles in the conservative revolution, vehemently defends traditional monarchical rule, it appears that the monarch is at the top of this hierarchy will be no more than a prop, a symbol who surrenders authority to bureaucracy and the ministers below. The Kaiser leads, but we decide where he leads. They're at 60% capitulation. We're at 16%. Just the Russians alone have almost as much as the Reichspakt for manpower. The Ma clique joined the Chinese United Front. The nationalist government joined the Chinese United Front. Research cannons. Take Bangkok. Defense. Defense. Oh yeah, they're sinking my boats. And I don't think you all even have a war goal against, like, Russia, do you? No. I guess I can look at, that's not, no, that's internal affairs. I'm sorry. Joint military exercise. Nope, I guess not. Alright. If you guys keep going down this, you'll do the stability on the Arab Peninsula. You can't really do anything with that one. Well, let's see. You all are still intent on not joining yet. Oh, was I improving relationships with you? Stop that. Unless you plan on sending me something. Nope. Has no strategic reason not to support us. That's nice. Cuck. Anyway, after that, I think I will end episode 15. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye.